You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. Here in the studio, it's a little lonely today, right?
It's a little lonely.
It's a little lonely, but I'm never lonely with my good friend, Jeff.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not lonely either.
Yeah. Although the black walls of the studio are depressing.
Yeah, we don't really get to face the pretty part that we designed.
We were just discussing how we just look at the black sound paneling, and everybody else gets to see the nice sort of
the
beehive
decorative
sort of
honeycomb pattern we
Is
set up.
this the correct shape for a honeycomb, or
I mean, it would be more
are
dense.
they hexagonal?
They are. They would be more densely packed. There wouldn't be spaces like this.
Are you positive that it's hexagonal?
Yeah. So I watched the whole video on it.
Okay.
Are you B positive?
I am B positive.
He's B positive. And that is one of our great guests here to help us today. Justin Kane. He's got a great game, a pub style game for us today. Welcome to the show, Justin.
Hey, thanks for having me back, guys.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm located out of Boca Raton, Florida. I host a pub trivia game down here every week at the Irishman, and and other than that, I'm a man of many hobbies. I play video games. I collect Magic the Gathering cards, all kinds of nerdy stuff. I'm a nerd renaissance man.
You got any Magic inquiries for him?
No, I don't think so. But much like the name of the bar, Justin's games are 4 hours and are streamed on Netflix. So
Is that so?
The Irishman, yeah.
See.
I don't run
And
that
a little
long.
bit of age retouching.
Yes. There's a little bit of de-aging.
Yeah, I too am a man of many hobbies. Do you find that your time is always filled up like mine is?
Yeah. You know how it is. I'm also a Dungeons and Dragons game master, but that gets canceled frequently enough that because adults have their schedules.
Sure does.
That always frees up some time.
We've always been there. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us today. And moving on to our next guest, we have Kate Hagerman joining us once again. We love having you on the show, and we look forward to your help with this pub style game. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be back. I've never played the pub style, so it'll be fun.
All right. The rules are that there are no rules.
Kate's from our second favorite 4-letter Michigan town.
Is that so?
Yeah. Bath.
That is correct.
Yes.
Is it pronounced Ba?
Hell, Michigan is my favorite 4-letter Michigan town.
Tough to beat that one.
Yeah, tough to beat that one.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself other than that.
I am still a high school chemistry teacher, and I still am a quiz bowl coach at our school. So I like to think of myself as the leader of the nerds. I don't host a pub quiz, but I play a pub quiz every Thursday with my dad and some of our friends. We're probably going on maybe 8 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's a good weekly check-in with my dad, and we always have a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
Fantastic. Well, we are looking forward to jumping right into the game today here. So, like I said, there are no rules. It's no holds barred. Justin, why don't you kick us off?
All right, fantastic. You know, I when I run pub trivia at the Irishman, I do have rules. I don't actually enforce them though. But one thing that I do there is that I play a song as the time limit for each question, and the song is very often a hint. Like last time I was host, I'm going to be giving you guys a band or artist name as each category, and a song by that artist serves as a hint in either lyrics, title, or themes, but you're going to have to figure out which song yourselves. And to make it a little harder, this week I've done what I do for my regulars. I've thrown in 1 or 2 red herrings. All right. We're going to begin with Elton John or Germany, Australia, Florida. If you remember, I partially describe a news story, and you have to say whether it's out of Germany, Australia, or Florida, all places with their own unique, but sometimes surprisingly similar brands of weirdness. In February, police raided a 39-year-old man's house and found about $60,000 worth of cannabis plants, as well as 38 foreign and domestic snakes, 28 dogs, 19 foreign and domestic lizards, 9 cats, 3 hedgehogs, and a young crocodile. Germany, Australia, or Florida?
So I remember last time that Justin was on, I believe it was like a crocodile or a shark carcass that someone brought on public transit.
But that makes you want to say Florida.
I think it was Florida last time.
Okay.
Just a little game theory.
I mean, it definitely sounds like it could be Florida.
It does, but also at the same time, just the sheer amount of variety of like lizards and snakes makes me think maybe Australia.
Yeah, he said
foreign and domestic.
Yeah,
but
I don't think Germany probably has that many.
Yeah, you'd have to make up for
Domestic
with a
snakes.
lot of.
But
I
said
could be wrong.
he said lizards too. So there's probably snakes,
Yeah.
but I don't know about lizards in Germany. So I was thinking Australia.
I like the reasoning.
I feel like there's a lot of space there too. This is a large volume of animals.
And I think the American currency there is the red herring that he wants us to follow and say Florida, but
I
we're going to say
always describe things in U.S. dollars for this and U.S. measurement.
okay.
Okay.
Even so, I think we're going to say Australia.
That is correct. This is Columbodies, New South Wales, Australia.
All right. So 1 for 1.
The hint was obviously Crocodile Rock. Florida has some crocodiles, but mostly alligators, while Australia only has crocodiles. And question 2 is Mr. Oizo or a geography? The Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia is the world's largest of what type of geographical feature? It also contains the world's largest deposit of lithium.
Well, this sounds like a Jeff question.
Well, lithium is a chemical element, so it sounds like a Kate question.
I like how you passed the buck that way.
All elements are chemical elements.
I mean, could you say the name again of this?
The Salar de Uyuni. That's SALARDEUYUNI.
So if you're getting lithium, you have to dig it out of the ground. So is a cave? I guess cave would be my guess. I don't know the world's largest cave per se. Most lithium I thought came from. Oh, he said Bolivia, didn't he? So South America. So I was thinking mine at first, but I don't know if that's really a geographic feature. So maybe cave.
It is after we do it to the earth, I guess. But I like cave. I was kind of wondering about that, like almost like an underwater aquifer or something that drained out. Or
is Mammoth Cave not the world's biggest cave, or is it just the biggest cave in the U.S.?
Well, and how do you define biggest cave? Right? Is it by like volume? Is it by like geographic footprint?
Do you measure from the top or the bottom?
Yeah. But I like cave. It sounds good to me. It seems like a good answer.
Okay. I like it.
All right, locking in cave. The Salar de Uyuni is actually the world's largest salt flat or salt pan. Hence the Salar.
Was this that one that I always see pictures of in Bolivia when it rains and it looks like a mirror that just stretches to the horizon?
That's probably it, yeah.
But we don't know what you're looking at. You're getting a lot of like salt flats on your Instagram feed along with the lawns and whatever else.
Flat geographic spanses.
That's all you get on your Instagram feed.
That's a depressing Instagram feed.
You'd be surprised how inspiring it can be.
And a bunch of One Piece crap now.
I get a lot of One Piece stuff, yeah.
Question 3 is John Fogerty or sports? Across the decades, the MLB has seen players with names like Jansen Junk, John Malarkey, Mordecai Three-Finger Brown, Orval Overall, and Urban Shocker, all playing in what position?
I have a guess based on the hint.
What was the hint?
John Fogerty.
John Fogerty.
Because, you know this one, Kate? I think it's time for us to put me in, Coach.
I do not.
Oh.
I guessed it would be baseball, but that was about as far as I got. I didn't.
Yep.
I don't recognize any of these particular
Did that
players.
clue you in, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the player in question was a center fielder.
Oh yeah,
I believe so.
Or he's willing to accept center field. Maybe he really wants to pitch, but he's willing to accept center field.
He I guess it's never established his MO, right? He just says, "Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play." Like I'll be center field. So
Now, which way is it? It's from the batter's perspective, right field, left field.
yes, I believe so.
So I was in right field where none of the balls go because I sucked.
yeah, me too.
Were you quick?
I was not.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you probably left field probably has to be more on it, but
They put me batting first because I was good at getting walked due to my
your small size.
my small size, and also balls seem to be magnetically connected to my head. So I get hit by pitch a lot.
okay.
But we're gonna say center field.
I know the feeling, guys. I have reflexes that make me perfect for umpire. And center field is actually a red herring.
Oh,
These are all pitchers.
got us.
Jansen Junk is currently playing John Malarkey's from a couple decades ago, and the others are from as far back as the 1890s. Urban Shocker is actually one of the last great spitball pitchers before they outlawed them.
I may have broached this subject on the podcast before, but back in the day,
Urban
when I
Shocker
played-
was your nickname?
Yeah, when I played Little League, our coach did a little cartooning, so he made us these very nice little baseball cards.
Oh, cool.
Like customized, little cartoon baseball cards with our stats on the back and stuff. And I was reading through all my, I rediscovered these in a little box in the attic, and I was reading through all my teammates, accomplishments and stuff, and mine was clutch walk and this got it. I must have sucked.
It doesn't matter though, right? Especially for a lot of youth sports, just getting out there and doing something.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all that matters.
I had my snow cone. That's all that mattered.
Yeah. You had your snow cone.
All right, question 4 is Linda Ronstadt or Brands? What company that makes menswear, surfing, and snowboarding gear has an intentionally misspelled name and a logo based on famous Japanese woodcut, the Great Wave off Kanagawa?
Ooh, is that okay? So it's a snowboarding and surfing brand, and it has a wave as the logo. So we talked about Billabong a while ago. Was Billabong misspelled?
It might be. I can't say that I'm confident with anything from Billabong.
Do you know about these logos?
I don't know about the logos. The first thing I thought of was really the only thing I thought of was Billabong for this type of brand. I feel like there's another one that I'm missing though.
Quicksilver.
Oh, I feel like
was
that.
our clue Linda Ronstadt? Is that what you said?
Linda Ronstadt.
Any connection there to Quicksilver?
I'm totally blanking on any single Linda Ronstadt songs off the top of my head.
Same. I feel like Quicksilver might have a wave.
Is that misspelled though? Maybe they leave out the C or
or
something.
they do
quick.
like a QWIK or something like that,
Quicksilver.
or leave out the E.
Mercury reference to Linda Ronstadt, maybe. I think Quicksilver. I think if I'm picturing one with a wave logo, I'm thinking Quicksilver over Billabong. So I think we should say Quicksilver. You guys good with that?
I'll trust your alternative sports knowledge.
Okay.
Hopefully it bleeds over.
All right. This was Quicksilver, which is
Hey,
spelled
nice
without
job.
a C.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Silver Threads and Golden Needles was the Linda Ronstadt song.
Ah,
Gotcha.
okay.
I mean, some of these are going to be pop and some of these are going to be a lot more obscure. Question 5 is Billie Eilish or video games. When Street Fighter II was localized from Japanese to English, 3 of the characters' names were swapped amongst each other. For 5 points each, name all 3 characters.
So 3 characters' names got swapped when they went from Japanese to English.
That's right.
So,
all right. So
this is perplexing. I've never even heard this.
So, I mean, what do you think? Like, which characters do you think didn't change names? Like Chun-Li?
Probably not.
Okay.
So you'd be thinking. I mean, look, a lot of the game has to do with like nationality of the characters,
Right.
but
not Blanca.
you can't really swap. The names are kind of related to their nationalities too. So it'd be weird for them to be swapped around. Maybe Balrog and Bison and
Bison.
and Blanca.
Maybe. Blanca is definitely one I could see. Just
How's your Street Fighter, Kate?
Pretty weak. I haven't played Street Fighter in a long time. Since I was just young enough where you would just hit the buttons and in total random order with no strategy or anything to go along with it.
Sagat, maybe? Maybe Balrog, Bison, and Sagat.
Okay.
That's the bet. That's maybe the best. That's maybe the best trio I can think of.
Is that what you're going to stick with?
I think so.
You got 2 of the 3 right.
All right. Well,
so what were the correct answers?
no points, but I'm happy with it.
Looking here for Balrog, Bison, and Vega.
Oh.
When the game was localized, the dictator was named Vega in Japanese, but the boxer was named M. Bison, which was a reference to Mike Tyson. But they were worried that in America they might get sued for that. So they changed the boxer's name. They put M. Bison on the dictator because Vega is a name that doesn't seem as masculine in English as it does in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
And they put they decided Vega wouldn't be a good fit for a boxer either, but it would be a great fit for a Eurotrash serial killer ninja.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave his name to the boxer. They made the boxer Balrog. And that has persisted to this day, and in competitive play, they call the characters Boxer, Claw, and Dictator to avoid confusion.
I had no idea that those were switched around. Good to know, though. Don't look into Pokemon, because that'll drive you crazy.
Oh, like they're all different.
Yeah.
And I picked Billie Eilish because all 3 of those are bad guys. Question 6 is Anderson .Paak or history? What 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire is described by Encyclopedia Britannica as widely considered to be the richest man in history, with sources from his era stating he went on a gift-giving spree that depreciated the value of gold in Egypt, and historian Hadrian Collette calling his net worth impossible to calculate accurately?
Yeah, you can say one thing, and that is he really did make it rain. Yeah, I'm actually stationed in a world history class, so I know this one pretty well. You guys have an idea?
This is something that I've actually learned just from listening to trivia podcasts over the years, where it's come up enough, something I didn't know before, but I think it's Mansa Musa.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
Great poll. Mansa Musa is the answer. I learned of him first from Sid Meier's Civilization 5.
Oh, nice.
Question 7 is Weezer or film? What actor played Kyle Reese in Terminator, Corporal Dwayne Hicks in in Aliens, and Lieutenant Hiram Coffey in Abyss? He kept acting afterwards, but never was as successful as he was with 80s era James Cameron.
He's in Tombstone as well, right?
Could be.
Yeah, I know this guy. He was like kind of queued up to be a big leading man, but then ended up taking a lot of like character parts later on.
It
Do you
never
know this
quite
guy?
happened for him.
I don't know his name. I can picture his face, but I don't know his name as an actor.
Okay, I want to say Michael Biehn.
That's right.
Biehn. Not spelled Bean.
It's Biehn, but it is pronounced Bean.
I like him though. He's a good actor. Plays a good Navy SEAL too in The Rock.
One of your favorites.
Favorite bad movie maybe.
He almost played Colonel Quaritch in Avatar, but Cameron was worried that having both him and Sigourney Weaver back would be too distracting of a nod.
That would be too distracting. Get out of here.
That's what he said.
He's a quirky man, that James Cameron.
All right. Number 8 is ananalic or medicine. Ptysis is an antiquated and needlessly hard to spell medical term for any wasting disease affecting the body or part of the body, but most often referring to what disease which is also historically called the White Death.
All right, so we need the White Death, which is also Jeff's nickname. Or it will be once he's caught. You have any idea? The White Death. We know the Red Death.
What's the Red Death?
Tuberculosis.
I knew the Black Death, which is the plague.
Any idea? We're talking about wasting diseases as well, so.
I mean, wasting disease. Could it be like leprosy? I was first thinking tuberculosis, but that also has
maybe it could be.
many nicknames. Consumption, right. But if it's the Red Death, because I think you are probably coughing up a lot of blood, what would be the white?
Maybe cholera?
And what was the song?
Ananalic was the artist.
I don't know that
Nope.
one.
Maybe cholera.
Does cholera leave you with like, I'm thinking like white bumps or lesions. I don't think it's like smallpox.
I don't know.
Unless you become like really pale.
That could be just your body's having a big purge.
I don't think we have a good guess on this one. So shall we say cholera?
This was tuberculosis. It's the White Death too.
Okay.
It's a historical term for tuberculosis, which turns your hair white often if you have a long and chronic case of it.
I'd like to see it try.
It is. It's if you see somebody who's gradually dying in an anime, it's probably tuberculosis.
Yes, correct.
Everything is tuberculosis. It's a book.
Yes, according to author John Green.
It's tuberculosis all the way down. Question 9 is David Bowie or television. Earlier this month, Jeopardy had a YouTube edition special with all internet stars. Name them for half credit each. One sold out Madison Square Garden game mastering a Dungeons & Dragons game. One achieved viral fame with a widely mocked song but went on to legitimate musical achievements. And one can also be found on RuPaul's Drag Race and The Traders.
It's the one I was going to have trouble
Jeff,
with.
you shaking your head? You know a few of these?
So one is the one who sold out Madison Square Garden DMing is Brennan Lee Mulligan of Dropout fame.
Mulligan.
Rebecca Black was on there. Caught my eye because I know Neil worked with her on a Heinz commercial. And then the one from RuPaul's Drag Race, I don't know.
You a Drag Race fan, Kate?
I am not. Sorry. Nor are my obviously music skills very strong. At least pop music. I listen to it, but I can't remember any trivia about it.
Could you just pull a Drag Race personality, a person?
No, I never watched Drag Race.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Well, I guess we're just going to pick my favorite drag queen from Drag Race, Strawberry Supreme, which is made up.
I'm a big Sharon Needles fan myself, but this was Monet Exchange was the last one.
I wouldn't have gotten that, even if I guessed an actual.
Well, once again, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but
Mhm.
worth no points.
Well, I was saying I was giving half credit for each of them on these multi-parters, so
Okay.
So you got to give yourself 10 points on that previous one then.
All right.
Question 10 is Evanescence or World Geography. A UNESCO World Heritage Site and host of the 2023 NATO Summit, Vilnius is the most populous city in the Baltic states and capital of what European country?
Jeff?
Why is it always me?
Because it's geography.
You don't know the birthplace of
No.
Sean Connery's character in your favorite sub movie,
No.
Hunt for Red October?
No. Tell us.
So Vilnius, I believe, is in Lithuania.
I had it as 50-50, Latvia or Lithuania. So
Lithuania is correct.
It's not correct.
That would be devastating.
That would have been an all-time. Well, I have been calculating our score based on smiley faces, as you can see.
Yeah, we didn't even do a recap.
If you got a correct answer, I put a smiley face. If wrong, I got an X. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smiley faces. So I'm pretty happy with that, based on how many smiley faces we have. 6 smiley faces out of 10.
I have you guys at 7 out of 10, but however
Yeah,
you
because
want
he
to
gave us
score it.
10 points for both partials.
10 points for both partials?
Yeah, because we got
Oh.
2/3.
All right, we'll make it 7 smiley
It was
faces.
out of 15 potential
Gotcha.
smiley faces.
And not only does our score make us happy, but what really makes us happy is all the Patreon support we get. If you're on Patreon, you're probably not hearing this because we cut it out of the episodes on Patreon. At $5 a month, you too can get ad-free episodes, including cutting out this Patreon begging, correct?
Yeah, it's true. Patreon is the single most important way that we fund this show. It would not be possible to do this show without the support we receive. And so we really appreciate, we have 2 patrons on the show today with us, and we couldn't be more grateful for all the support we get. So if you want to join them and check out other perks that you can get, just go to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast.
Yeah, you got to unlock all those bonus episodes, weekly bonus episodes. So go over there to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast.
Are your ad campaigns lighting up the dashboard, but not the pipeline? That's bull spend, and marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
My boss asked for results, so I opened my dashboard for the only positive-sounding metric I had: impressions.
Cut the bull spend. See revenue, not just reach. LinkedIn delivers the highest return on ad spend of major ad networks. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
At Ollie, we've got wellness down to a science. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause, our women's wellness line offers science-backed support for every stage. No judgment, no shame, none of the stigma. Just supplements designed to meet you wherever you're at. Ollie, choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
And we are back, ready for some more great questions. Justin, take it away for round 2.
All right. Last time I was here, my swing round was odd one out, where I gave a category and 4 options, and you have to find the one that doesn't belong. I'm going to do one more of those for question 11, the Beatles or odd one out animals.
Okay.
The category is common name for a species of bird as opposed to its scientific name. And your options here are typical swift, spangled drongo, European shag, or blue bastard.
So which one is not a species of bird?
Yes, the other 3 are all species of bird.
Man, I was going with Shag until I heard Blue Bastard. What do you think, Kate?
They're all great names. I got one of my science teacher friends a little coffee mug for her birthday a couple of years ago, and it had a bunch of birds on it, and they were all sort of naughty sounding names for the birds.
So was European Shag on there?
That's what I was trying to remember. I know there are lots of tits and things, but I don't know about...
And a boobie?
Yes,
I have a
boobies.
tit sitting right next to me in the studio, in fact.
I feel like that would have had to have been on there, but I don't know. What was the second one?
Spangled Drongo.
That almost sounds like mammally.
It's not dirty enough.
Yeah. But
It doesn't have to be dirty.
Yeah, it does. I like Spangled Drongo.
yes.
All right, going with the Drongo then.
Yeah, let's go with Drongo.
All right. Typical Swift, Spangled Drongo, and European Shag are all species of bird. The Blue Bastard is a fish from the coast of Australia.
That Blue Bastard
Yeah.
got us.
That
Of course,
said,
it's Australian too.
that said, the Little Bustard is a bird.
Yes.
The Little Bastard.
Question 12 is Beck or memes? A 2008 page from the webcomic Control-Alt-Delete, a dramatic turn for the formerly comedic comic where the female lead suffers a miscarriage, is the basis for what single-word meme that can also be drawn with as few as 7 straight lines?
I know this one, although I don't really get it, if I'm being honest.
Kate,
But I do know what it's called.
Are you also in a state where you feel like none of those things made words?
Correct. Yes. I didn't even know memes had names, to be honest. So
It's called Loss.
A Disaster Girl is one of my favorites.
It's called Loss. So it's a 4-panel comic, and then people started replacing things in the panels and then redrawing it with totally different subjects, and then it just got like broken down to its essential parts. Yeah, but it's called Loss.
Yep. As long as the top left panel has one person, the top right and bottom left panels have 2 people standing, and the bottom right panel has 1 person standing and 1 laying down, it's Loss. Question 13 is Loretta Lynn, or U.S. geography. Why did the population of Centralia, Pennsylvania decline from nearly 2,000 in 1960 to 1,000 in 1980 to 5 as of 2020? It's not about sociological forces. There is something physical to point to here.
hey, I think I actually know this one.
Okay, all right.
Is it an invasion of rats?
No, is this the one where the ground just started opening up and burning?
I think it's a coal mine underground caught fire.
It caught fire or
and
something?
it's just constantly burning, and it's not able to be extinguished by any sort of reasonable means.
The village slogan is "a great place to live" or something.
It's what I think of when I think of
heating bills.
If I thought of Hell, Michigan, an appropriate like look for it would be this. Because I kind of remember seeing like photos of like the asphalt sidewalks like fissuring and like just from the heat, and it's crazy.
So that's what we're gonna say.
And that actually lines up with Loretta Lynn too, I think. For
Coal miner's daughter.
All right, yeah, it's a coal mine fire burning continuously under the town since a trash fire spread to a coal vein in 1962 and expected to burn for another 250 years.
Well, that sounds.
If you like toxic fumes and you dislike stable ground, nobody can stop you from living in Centralia.
I was deciding if it was worth putting in the bleep or not. I decided it was.
Question 14 is Daughtry, or television. What show, airing on Showtime from 2011 to 2020, needed to add Arabic graffiti for scenes that take place in Syria, but didn't find out until after the episodes aired that the set decorators had written messages like, "Show name is racist," and other graffiti criticizing the show?
I know this one.
I remember seeing this story, but I can't write. quite remember. Is this featuring Claire Danes?
I would think so. Based on the fact that it ran those years, I'm almost positive it's Homeland.
Homeland.
Come for the Mandy Patinkin, stay for the graffiti that says Homeland is racist. It is Homeland.
They're not wrong.
Yeah. No, I I don't think they are wrong. Question 15 is axis of awesome or measurements. In horse racing in America, we don't measure a horse's height in feet, but in hands, presumably because horses don't have any? How many inches is a hand?
Horses don't really have feet in the, I mean, I guess they do. They have hooves, but.
They arguably have feet. They definitely don't have hands.
You ever see a horse reshoeing video?
Oh, I watch farriers online all the time.
Every time a farrier video comes up, you gotta watch it.
Or the other one is the.
There's no satisfaction. I can't get that satisfaction anywhere else.
Have you seen the Hoof GP? He fixes cow hooves, and they're cloven, right? There's two, but they'll become like abscessed or whatever, and like you just it's like my pimple popper. I can't watch a pimple popper video. It makes me want to puke.
Are you
but
with
I can
us on
watch
this, Kate?
I can watch pus ooze out of a cow hoof any day.
Gross.
Because I can't smell it. So.
At one point in time, I was an equestrian. Way back when I worked on a horse farm when I was in middle school and high school.
Have you shoot a horse?
I have not. I've paid for it and I've seen it up close. It's okay.
Come on, it's better than okay.
I think it's super cool. I don't know why.
What was the question? Oh, how long is a hand?
How tall is a hand? I think.
How many inches is a hand?
I think you would stack your hands up like this horizontally that way to count from the.
I believe a hand is a third of a foot
to the top of their withers or shoulder.
Inches.
So 4 inches.
I like that.
That's correct. 3 hands to a foot. Couldn't be easier to remember.
I would have never guessed that it was horizontal.
No, it's definitely horizontal. It's a much more consistent measurement for people than the length.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the way you've described it to me makes more sense than any way I've heard it described before. So, question 16 is ABBA or music? Studio singer Mary Clayton was called in at midnight, exhausted, pregnant, hair still in curlers, to record what 1969 hit from a band that had a very eventful late 1969?
I've heard this before. This is another thing I've learned just from listening to trivia podcasts. I think it's the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, give me
yes,
shelter.
That's it. Where there's a lot of screaming and yelling over the lyrics or behind the lyrics.
Yeah, I think I heard an interview with that singer on NPR one time and heard that sort of story. So.
What was the thing in '69 that was the big event? Was that
maybe the Hells Angels thing?
Oh,
yeah, maybe that was also late 1969.
All right, so we're saying "Gimme Shelter" by the Rolling Stones.
That's correct. Gimme Shelter.
Best Rolling Stones song?
I really like it. It's one of my favorites.
I like that one. I like Sympathy for the Devil, but I think Gimme Shelter is probably my favorite. 17 is Florence and the Machine or Art. All painted by artist Cassius Coolidge. The paintings A Friend in Need, Post Mortem, and A Waterloo all depict what specific thing?
I know this one.
Wow. I didn't know you were so cultured.
And I had a hunch based on the clue
Florence,
as well. Yeah.
These all dog days?
Yep, they are dogs, but more specifically, what famous dog painting can you think of?
Playing cards.
Yeah, dogs playing poker. So A Friend in Need is the real name of the dogs playing poker.
Oh.
That's right. Everybody knows about dogs playing poker, but not everybody knows it's actually a series of 18 paintings.
Mm-hmm.
The most famous one is A Friend in Need.
He was obsessed.
That's the one that has 7 dogs and one of them is cheating with a card between his toes. I mean, I'm glad that he painted a bunch because A Friend in Need was not the first one. The first one just has like 3 St. Bernards, so it's not nearly as iconic.
Boring.
Sometimes you don't get it right the first time.
It's true.
So I got to do it 17 more times.
Yeah, just in case. Question 18 is Electric Six or comedy. What comedian who would have turned 105 this November sold jokes to Jackie Mason and Joan Rivers before becoming well-known in his own right, getting a Best Comedy Album Grammy in 81 over Richard Pryor, Gilda Radner, and the Monty Python Crew?
That's pretty high praise.
So he would have turned 105 this year?
Yes.
If he were alive?
Mm-hmm.
Don
So
Rickles?
someone who's slightly older than Dick Van Dyke. Who is A, still living, and B, can plank longer
Not
than me.
still living.
Not still living. Would have turned
Dick Van
105.
Dyke passed?
No, he
No,
is.
what I'm saying.
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of someone who's in there, like, in that age range.
When did Don Rickles pass?
I'm not sure.
Like, I think he was getting close to 100 when he died.
Am I thinking a little off base here with maybe potentially Harvey Dangerfield?
There's no way he'd
Or
be
Rodney Dangerfield?
105, would he?
I don't think he is that old. That would have put him born in 1921, and he was just going back to college in the 80s. So
my best guess would be Don Rickles, or Betty White.
I had thought Betty White too, but I wasn't sure if he said.
Did you specify that it was a
male.
man?
No.
Or no?
I said in his own right. It is a man.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What about
Betty White would have been, she would have been about 105.
what about George Carlin? Would he?
I think he was.
I don't think he was old enough either.
Okay.
Because I think he was like late 70s or early 80s when he died, and that was only.
What about?
I think I think to sell jokes to those other comedians too, the right genre would be like Don Rickles type comedy too. So I think that's my best guess. You want to go with that?
Sure.
Got nothing against it.
Let's go with it.
Don Rickles is a great guess, but this is Rodney Dangerfield. You guys talked yourselves out of it.
Gosh.
I
That's
just
much
thought
older
the
than I
age was off
anticipated.
on that.
I thought so too.
Yeah,
We didn't give him any respect, I guess.
No, you don't
Once
respect him.
Once again.
He won
love
one of
Rodney
the most
Dangerfield.
packed years for Best Comedy Album Grammy. His 1983 album Rappin' Rodney did not win, although it was nominated. It was actually one novelty rap song and then a full stand-up set.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Question 19. Mountain or American history. What U.S. state ratified the 13th Amendment, the one which abolished slavery, in 2013, 148 years late to the party?
I mean, I think I remember this happening. I'm pretty sure it's Mississippi. Do you remember this, Kate?
I don't remember this.
It
what
does
was
feel like a
the music hint?
Mississippi or an Alabama.
Mountain. But I'm pretty sure it is Mississippi.
When I hear mountain, I think West Virginia.
Yeah, but the Mountain is theoretically a band, and they theoretically have a song that relates to the.
Yeah.
So.
It was definitely like I think you're right.
I'm gonna make you give the official answer.
I'm a coin flip between Mississippi and Alabama, and it was like a clerical oversight. But I mean, Mississippi does just seem
I
like
think I remember it being Mississippi though.
it does just seem like the state that would do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's probably around the time they changed their flag. Also,
Yeah, they were just doing some cleanup from the Civil War.
Jeff, our official answer?
Mississippi.
You are right. It's Mississippi.
No way. Somebody should have said that earlier.
It's weird.
Mountain recorded Mississippi Queen. And to be fair, once 2/3 of the states had ratified it, it became law with or without their stamp, so this was purely symbolic, but the only look worse than doing it 150 years late is being caught 160 years late still not having done it.
Sure.
Number 20 is Ilvis or video games. This one's for the contingent of Pokemon Go players in your fan base. I know they've got their own thread on your Discord.
Mm-hmm.
In Pokemon Go, what Pokemon, when it spawns on the map, always appears as a copy of your buddy Pokemon using illusion magic?
Illusion magic. Is that not a Ditto?
It feels like it should be a Ditto.
Do Dittos use illusion magic, or are they just shapeshift?
Can you think of another base Pokemon that does that?
No.
Exactly.
All right, Ditto.
Fair enough. Ditto pretends to be another wild Pokemon it's close by to.
Okay.
This one was a Pokemon that was introduced a little later, so I knew it would be a hard one. This is Zorua. Zorua is a little fox with Kitsune illusionary powers.
Ooh. Don't make me interested in Pokemon greater than 152.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but they're still going. You know, it's they've got 1,000 and change now, and they're still going.
Jeez.
Well, after the second round, we racked up another 7 smiley faces. Even 7 this time. So that brings us to 14 out of 20 smiley faces. Hope everybody else is doing well at home as well. Before we move on, once again, please check out our Patreon. We have tons and tons of bonus episodes. By signing up for $5, you unlock the entire backlog. So if you've run out of stuff to listen to, that's a great place to find more trivia content from us, as well as our super fun crop drops, which has people asking us crazy questions and us generally giving equally crazy answers. Right, Jeff?
It's true. I had one of my favorite questions in last month's episode with Ben Coughlin, which got a couple reactions in the chat. So
yeah, it was controversial.
Yes. Not controversial, but I think some people were wondering about my sanity, and that's fair.
I do that sometimes too. But get rid of those pesky ads too by joining us on Patreon, or if you want to join at a higher level, you can get some physical gifts that we'll send you in the mail. But please join us at patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. We'll see you there.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry-flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Try them all, now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
And we are back. I assume you have 5 more questions for us to finish off the game?
That's right.
All right, let's do it.
All right, 21 is Beach Boys or literature and comics. Crom is the name of the deity typically invoked by what hero? Created by pulp novel writer Robert E. Howard, brought to Marvel Comics in 1970 and to film in 1982.
Crom. Oh, I was going to say He-Man, but I think it's actually more of a Schwarzenegger character.
Is this like Conan?
I think it's Conan the Barbarian.
The time's right for 1982.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember it from the movie now, I think. So that's what we're going to say?
That is Conan the Barbarian, all right. Mighty Crom lives on a mountaintop, and little cares he for men and their tiny lives.
Same with Jeff. Correct?
The White
Correct.
Death.
The White Death.
Question 22 is Darren Korb or theater? Singer-songwriter Anais Mitchell wrote the script, musics, and lyrics to what musical? First performed in Vermont in 2006, and eventually winning 8 Tonys out of 14 nominations for its 2019 Broadway debut.
2019. Uh-oh. Modern theater. My specialty. Neil? I invoke the name of Neil.
Kate, have you seen this show?
Like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, you'll just have to do without Neil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've seen this show or not. The Vermont, I don't know what that's a reference to. I've seen some musicals recently. My niece is into musical theater, so I've been going to some shows recently with her and my sister. So I'm becoming a musical theater person, but it's recent.
I don't know what made me think of it, but does this kind of pass your gut check for time? But my thought was maybe Dear Evan Hansen.
I know that has been popular lately, but I almost thought that was earlier than 2019.
I thought Hadestown was newer than that.
No way.
Really?
Recent shows that I've seen in our area are, well, Six is somewhat recent. I don't know if it's older than that or not.
You know what? It could be Six.
Six was started in Chicago, though, didn't it?
It did.
Okay.
And then it went to, well, it started in the West End in London, and then it came to Chicago before it went to Broadway.
So that doesn't fit, though.
And I saw it in Broadway after it was probably out for like 3 years-ish in 22. So that's about right for time.
Six is a bop.
It's so good.
So you would say your best guess is Dear Evan Hansen?
No, not anymore.
And
my guess.
And Juliet is another one that's out recently.
Hadestown would be my guess. What's your guess?
I'm terrible with time. You know that.
All right, Jeff's terrible with time. Do you have a guess?
I don't. I'm trying to figure out Vermont is in 2000. Well, Vermont in 2006. Is that what he said? And then it made it to Broadway more recently.
Yeah.
First performed in Vermont in 2006, eventually Broadway in 2019.
Oh.
That could be something like Dear Evan Hansen, but if it's older. But Hadestown, I don't really know what that's about either.
Final answer?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay.
Oh, you were circling around it. It's Hadestown. Aeneas Mitchell wrote Hadestown.
The listeners just gasped. They're pulling their hair out. Sorry, everybody.
The hint, Darren Korb, you would not find on American top Billboard charts, but he created the soundtrack to popular video games Hades and Hades 2, and is the singing voice in the first game for Orpheus, who's the protagonist of Hadestown. Question 23 is tobacco or television? Kid Rock's performance at the All-American halftime show earlier this year has drawn comparisons to his appearance as himself on the 2014 pilot of what HBO series?
Oh. 2014?
Mm-hmm. The pilot was 2014.
Ballers? You remember that?
Kind of, yeah.
That's
something
that's like
that's in the right time frame.
Flash in the pan enough that I can think that maybe he was on it.
Yeah, that's about the right time frame because other shows that I can think of were either earlier or later
Winding
than that.
down.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kate?
I did not watch the halftime show, the Kid Rock version.
You didn't have to.
It was so fast that you could have missed it if you blinked.
I do watch a lot of HBO, but I can't remember back to 2014 what I was watching back then. That's a good guess.
All right, we'll say Ballers.
Kid Rock appears at the very beginning of Silicon Valley.
Oh.
I do not remember that.
It starts at a private party for tech billionaires, and Kid Rock's the musical guest.
That's right. I do remember that scene.
He appeared on that show as a favor to series creator Mike Judge, paying him back for creating a custom Beavis and Butthead short for a 2000s era Kid Rock tour. Tobacco performed Stretch Your Face, the show's opening theme. That is the only thing I know them from. Number 24, we've got Phil Collins or mythology. Icelandic folklore describes what group of 13 mischievous tricksters, including Gullygawk, Sausage Swiper, and Doorway Sniffer, who harass the population at Christmas time and work for their mother, the giant Grilla.
Oh, Iceland.
Jeff has been known
You
as
are adorable.
both the sausage swiper and the doorway sniffer. That's why you have to use a specialized bathroom tool, right? When you go to the bathroom. Just in case there's doorway sniffers.
To protect from doorway sniffers.
Yes. Secret listeners.
Yep.
Well,
that's a joke for like 6 people.
Yeah, it's for us too. I don't know what the group is called. Phil Collins.
I mean, so Phil Collins. What do we know about Phil Collins?
Genesis.
He was in Genesis, and then there were 3.
How big was this group? 11?
13.
13? Mischievous Tricksters?
Mm-hmm.
What are sprites? What are those? Are they things?
That sounds great, actually. Sprite sounds great. Maybe Phil Collins was in an old Sprite ad.
Oh, that could be.
Let's say Sprite. That sounds excellent.
Oh no, you guys didn't figure out my awful pun. Phil Collins saying, "You'll be in my heart." These are the Yule lads.
All right, last question. Let's finish strong here.
All right. Number 25 is Journey or sports films. Tim Roth had to repeatedly apologize for the 2014 film United Passions, which has a 0% Rotten Tomatoes score, and where he played what Swiss FIFA administrator who was suspended from that administration the next year for corruption charges.
Oh. Do you know the names of any FIFA administrators?
I knew the name of the current one who's corrupt. I wish I was kidding with how corrupt like FIFA is. It's wild. And that's how you end up with the Qatar World Cup. Jeez. Journey.
Do you know the name of any FIFA administrators?
No, I'm blanking on the current one.
So no, he doesn't. Kate, do you?
I do not. Is Swiss?
Do not, so.
Swiss.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna Johnson. Lucky Johnson? Anybody for it?
I think it would be Janssen, wouldn't it?
Lucky Janssen.
He's got a very distinctive name that sounds like your doctor diagnosing you with something fatal. He is Sepp Blatter.
All right, well, that'll round the game off. We didn't do great in that final, but we did get one of them. So that brings our total score to 15 smiley faces out of 25, which certainly makes me happy. What makes me even more happy is that we had such great guests today. Thank you, Kate. Any final statements from you? Thanks for helping us with this game.
Thanks for having me. I enjoy you guys' show. It's always something I look forward to for my drive home on Tuesdays. So thanks for continuing to put this out week after week.
No problem. And always a delight having you on. Justin, thank you for writing this excellent game of trivia. We had a great time and learned some stuff about Street Fighter, too.
All right. I'm glad to have provided for you. I'll be taking those smiley faces now. And be excellent to each other, everyone. Have a great day.
It's a great message. Thank you for Justin and Bill and Ted. That'll do it for today. Last person we need to thank, well, not a person, but our network is Airwave Media. Go to airwavemedia.com. Check out other great shows such as The Film Vault, Who Arted, right? And curated by Chance, Neil's other podcasts. Check those out. So we'll see you next time. For our guests, Justin and Kate, I'm Ken, this is Jeff, and that was Triviality. Bye-bye now.